They spoke in Paris, but their words are likely to have real implications thousands of miles away in Syria. Emmanuel Macron, the new leader of a country that had been one of the Syrian opposition's staunchest supporters, now making clear what he's hinted at before. Assad, in his view, is part of the solution in Syria.
Nous avons un objectif principal.
We have one main goal, which is to eradicate terrorism, no matter who they are. We want to build an inclusive and sustainable political solution. Against that background, I don't require President Assad's departure. This is no longer a prerequisite for France to work on that.
Today we face...
At his side, President Trump talking of a ceasefire that came into force in southwest Syria on Sunday. It was negotiated at a meeting a week ago with Vladimir Putin, Assad's close ally. Trump made this optimistic prediction to reporters.
By having some communication and dialogue, we were able to have a ceasefire, and it's going to go on for a while. And frankly, we're working on a second ceasefire in a very rough part of Syria. And if we get that and a few more, all of a sudden you're going to have no bullets being fired in Syria. And that would be a wonderful thing.
On climate change, the US and France have big differences. Macron wants the US to stay in the landmark international deal signed in this city in 2015. Trump's response? Well, listen to his words. Is he suggesting he may change his mind again?
Something could happen with respect to the Paris Accord. We'll see what happens. But we will talk about that over the coming period of time. And if it happens, that'll be wonderful. And if it doesn't, that'll be okay too.
If Trump is reconsidering his position on climate, it may in part be a result of this trip that has been tailored and timed to impress the president. President Macron has clearly been studying the way his US counterpart works. It's all about personal relationships, and that's why he's honouring him with pomp, parades and pride of place at France's National Day on Friday. The trip has also given the president some respite from the dark clouds back home, with the continuing controversy of his son's meeting with a Kremlin-linked lawyer during the election campaign. Trump dodged the scandal here by declaring Donald Jr. was a fine man. But this is just a 28-hour visit. Soon he'll be back at the centre of the storm. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Paris.